Thank you. Can you mute? Yeah, thanks. So you can just join with your Google account. Um, so I'll just sign into my account. So first I'll tell what is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a professional platform. It is like a social platform where you can connect professionally. So LinkedIn is very important, especially when you're going for placements and interviews, because it also plays a major role in your resume. You have to add your LinkedIn profile's link. So in LinkedIn, you'll be sharing what your achievements and what you do technically every day. So all those things you can be sharing, and it is also a great opportunity for you to directly connect with the industrial leaders. You may have some dream jobs, dream companies, all of that sort. So you can directly follow them. You can know their up-to-date updates of day-to-day updates. So you can directly be in touch with them. You can see their progress, and you can also find a lot of people who in your domain. So you can connect with them like all over the world, and you can also go and apply for internships or jobs. Recruiters will see your LinkedIn profile. So it's high time you should start building your LinkedIn profile. It is equally important to a resume, I would say. So if you start the first step, so this is how your LinkedIn profile looks. I mean, your page looks. So you just, if you have LinkedIn in your mobile or laptop, I would recommend you could just open it so that you can just see it. Otherwise, it's fine. You can see it in my screen. So under me, you can just go to view profile. So this will be your LinkedIn profile. So it is all updated right now for you to be blank. So the first thing that's important for you, may it be resume or LinkedIn, is your profile picture. So your photo plays a major role. So because it's the first thing that the people would see about you. So it should be very professional. So there are some rules on how you should set your photo. Here you can just click on this icon, and you can go here and change your profile picture. It should be kindly do not post selfies, and you do not have to post your full picture. Only your face should be visible in your picture, and preferably I would say you can have a black or white background, or some solid color background, or some blurred background. Otherwise, only your face and facial features should be perfectly visible. So it might not be like a passport photo, but some decent professional photo you can have. The cover photo is fancy, it's not that necessary. You can fill in your details like first name, last name, and then comes the headline. So headline is the another thing that will be first visible in your LinkedIn profile. So headline is something that is a short headline of your profile. So it should tell who are you and what's your role and what you're doing. So it should be very short and crisp. I will show you some examples. So basically, people keep like student in Kubraguru of College of Technology. So that's a common headline I've seen totally. So instead of that, you can use the rule of big three. It should include your industry keywords, your role, and your unique skills or passion. Industry keywords is nothing but what engineer you are. You can put you are an electrical engineer, you're a mechanical engineer, or if you are a web developer, a game designer, or you're a hacker, researcher, content creator, fashion designer, anything like that. So anything related to your industry, your domain, that will be your industry specific keyword. Your role is something like if you're doing some intern somewhere, your role may be an intern. You can put like if you are a founder, you're a research person, you're a trainee, and all these kinds are role. And skills and passion, you can add something unique about about you. So maybe you can add your non-technical skills, like if you're a problem solver, or you're a public speaker, something like that, that sort. Maybe you are a person who thinks out of the box, or you are an innovator. All these like technology enthusiasts, all these things you can add under skills and passion. So these three things, if you combine together, it will be a perfect good headline. So for example, I'll show mine. So I have given energy enthusiast, which is my industry keyword. So it shows that I'm I'm in the energy sector. I'm interested. So freelance photographer is my another unique skill or passion. So that comes under that category. STEM is nothing but science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So that is like that's my role. A girl in STEM is my role. So all these three will come here. I will also show you another example of some other profile. One second. So I'll show one of our seniors profile. So you can put something in a sentence. Don't make it too long, keep it short. An innovator who engineers business strategies. So an innovator is his role, and engineering is his industry. So business strategies is something his skill. He is skilled in doing some strategies. So this makes a perfect headline. So if somebody sees your headline, it will make perfect sense of who you are and what you do. So this is some example of a headlines. Um, if you guys have any doubts, you can just put it in the chat box so I can keep addressing on the go. If anybody has doubt in headlines, if you can tell me your domain or anything, I could help you frame a headline so you can be clear in how to frame it. Maybe you can put your domain in the chat box, like what would be your headline, so that I can uh, like help you in creating a headline. Nah, is anybody there? Okay, I don't see any responses. Okay, I guess I can. I think you don't have any doubts. So yeah, I'll continue from where I left. So after the headline, you can add your current position. If you are in any club or forum, or you are in any DA, you can add that as a position. Like you are in, what's your role in the club or forum? You can add it as your current position. Or if you're doing any internship, you can add that you're doing an intern in a company, so it will be visible. And education is your college, of course. Country, region, location. This industry is very important. Industry is something when people, recruiters are searching for some requirements, when they will search according to industry. So you have, I've given research industry. There is a lot of industries to explore. So like computer software, computer games, e-learning, education, entertainment, and there are a lot of things. So choose your apt industry according to your domain. So when people are searching for your someone, you will be available on their search. So it is a good way to get visible to your recruiters. So this is about the photo and the headline. Next comes the about section. So you can just click on this icon and you can edit it. About section is something now you're going to elaborate totally on what you do and what are your strengths. Everything should be it should be very crisp and you should explain it. So you can maximum you can add like 3 paragraphs. So the first one might should be very well about your interest, where you're strong at, like what is your domain, what are you doing, like what are your technical and non-technical skills, everything you can add. So for example, I've added I'm a creative engineer interested in research and invention. So this shows my domain. So I have also added like I'm a dynamic problem solver, critical thinker, and a public speaker. So this shows my non-technical skills. So what I'm doing currently. I'm currently doing research under energy technologies. So this shows. So this if somebody sees your profile, if a recruiter sees your profile, he'll be seeing currently what project you're working on, or if you're doing some internship or any project you're working, you can add it here. So they will understand what you're currently doing. And if you have any other extra roles at any like any in DA or any club or forum or anything extra you're doing, you can also add it in the second and upcoming paragraphs. Some people also will add some quotes to make it look good. You can, it's totally up to your creativity. You can, like, this is your profile. It should be professional, but you can make it creative because among all of the resume and LinkedIn profiles, you should be unique. So it's completely up to you. But don't write long stories. Keep it short. Keep it straight to the point, and don't copy anybody's about section. Please be honest. Just put what you do and what you are. Okay, so that will be really great. That would make you unique. And you can also, if you're having any other thing like social worker and that sort, you can also add it. I'll show you another example. So here he says, I'm a divergent thinker who can engineer and execute strategies to solve business problem. Everything about his domain, and he says about his experience in Amazon Web Services. And he at the last he says, I like reading books, traveling, coaching. So you can even include your hobbies. So it's completely up to you to make it creative. Keep it short and keep it straight to the point. That's it. You can just add everything that you feel that it's your strength. Next one is featured. So in featured, it's nothing but if you are writing any blogs, some people may write blogs, articles, or you may have got featured in some article. May have won something and came in the news or something of that sort. You may have YouTube channels for technical things, everything. So if you have anything like that, you can add it in the feature section. So people will be, if you have any website for your works, anything of that sort, you can add it in your features. So that will be, that's a good place to showcase your works. Now, experience. Experience is something, everything like your experience in clubs, in DA, in forums, and also internships. So I'll show you an example. Like I went to an internship, summer internship. So I have to give your title, employment type, internship, in which company, the location, and the duration of that, and a small description, what you did there and what was your role, everything. You can upload your pictures. Uploading media is a good habit because people will be able to see you visually what you did. So it is like a proof of what you did. So that's a great idea to upload media to keep it unique, and it will be also look good. So like internships, and also like, yeah, I'm in DA, so you can also, if you're in DA or if you're in any club or forum, you can add it in your experience. The next section is education. In education, you'll be telling about your school, your college, etc. The name of the school or college, the degree, the field of study, the duration, what grades you got, and you can add something like what you did there. Any you got some prize or something, anything which will make your profile look good or look better. Like anything you accomplished, anything you can add it like that. The next section in this profile is license and certifications. So during this quarantine, obviously you have done many Coursera certifications. So this is the right place to showcase all your certified things. So just click on this plus sign. You can write you can enter the name of the course. The organization will be available in the certificate. The issue date, the expiry date, credential URL is something like you can give the URL of the certificate. It will be available in Coursera, Udemy, where you did it. So that is a credential URL. So you can save it. So in that, like that wise, you can showcase all the online program that is going on. Next comes volunteer experience. If you are a volunteer in any like Rotaract Club or something, or in any NGOs, or outside of college, if you're volunteering anything, that good, this is a good option. So you can just add your organization like Red Cross or everything. Your role as a volunteer, for what cause. It will be like civil rights, education, human rights, health, and it's the same like everything. Duration and the description. So it will come under the volunteer experience. The next category is skill and endorsements. I would recommend you could at least you should give 5 skills, minimum 5 skills you should add. Skills is nothing but you may have like you may do some software like coding like Python or C or C++. That and all comes under software skills, and industrial knowledge like machine learning, digital electronics. That's the things, and tools and technologies like Photoshop or any other software or any tools that you are learning. You know anything, you can add it. This is non-technical skills like public speaking, leadership skills. Um, so you can just add your skills. If you give add new skill, it'll ask. So like see, for the example, C programming, management, programming languages, data structures, all these are skills. So maximum you can add 29 skills. I mean, I have already added. So I would recommend you could give minimum 5 skills. The next category is accomplishment. Accomplishments is anything that what you have done. Like first one is honors and awards. If you have got any prize or you have went to any inter college competitions, you're going to some state level, district level, you may have done anything. So like hackathons or anything, if you have won anything, you can just go to this place and honors and awards, and you can add them. It will ask for the title, where you got the location, issuer, date, and description. The same thing, it's very self-explanatory. You can add it and explore it yourself. You can also add your publications. If you're writing any papers in future, you may write papers, journals, you may publish it. So in that case, you can add them under publications. If you're going to apply for any patents, you can also add that. Course, projects, you can add your even if you're doing some engineering cleaning projects, it's totally well and fair. You can add your projects and what you did, in what duration, what's the title of the project, what the duration, and what you did in the project. You don't write stories here also, just keep it short, give the technical terms what you did. Like I've given a working model of M2M communication with own cloud and using the sensors. So they keep it short and just what's your role and what you did. And you can also add your test scores. If you have written like JEE or you're going to write any MAT, CAT and any GRE or any exams of that sort, like GATE, anything you in future you can add your under test scores. Languages known you can add, and organization. If you are a part of any organization out of college, you can also add that. So this is how it will get displayed. That's it. So that will be your LinkedIn profile. I would also like to tell a few things. So if you are a person who is writing articles or something, you're writing some technical blogs, there is an option here called write article. So if you just go click write article, you will get a text space. So you can just write it directly and publish it on LinkedIn. So it's a great feature if you're going to write some articles. You can post if you're going to get any accomplishments, any certificates of that sort. You can post it. You can, if you have attended any event or anything you do professionally, you can share it on LinkedIn so people can see. And you be careful with networks. I would say because you will get a lot of connections as request. So நீங்க வந்து if you are, for example, say if you are a web designer or web developer, so நீங்க வந்து you should start connecting with people and companies related to your domain. Suma, don't randomly go and follow everybody. Don't follow all the people or accept all the people, because this is very professional platform. It will give you more opportunities. So be very choosy on what you choose. I mean, what you accept and what you follow. So you should not miss out any opportunities like job or internship or anything. You should not miss out, because you should not get messed up with other things. So be very careful in following and accepting your connections. Under this job section, you can go and search for the company you want and the location, and you can go and apply for the jobs. And yeah, the another thing is, I told in your resume, you will add your LinkedIn profile's link. So you know this URL above. So my URL is like with my name, but when you create a new profile, your URL will be very, it will contain lot of characters. It will be very long. So I will tell you how to change it. Just go to this icon, uh, go down to the end. You will have a thing like contact info. Click on this icon. You will have a option called profile URL. Just click it. So in the right side, you will have edit your custom URL. So just go and keep your custom URL as your name. So because நீங்க resume you're going to add your LinkedIn profile's URL. It should be very decent and professional with your name. Initially, like see this URL. It's like something. It's so long and it doesn't make sense. So it should not be like this. So make sure you change your URL and keep it neat. Yeah. And another great feature in LinkedIn is you can build resume from LinkedIn itself. So it's very easy. Go to more, and you will have an option called build a resume. Just click it and click on new resume. I'll just skip this. This is a job title. So that's it. So whatever you entered in your LinkedIn profile will just get converted into a resume. So everything that we have entered there, all the certifications, skills, experience, everything, honors and awards, everything education will form into a resume template. You can then go and download it. More, download as PDF. You can download the resume. If you don't want to add some, you have to remove anything, means you can just go click here and click delete. So that will get deleted. So this is a easy way to make a resume, but you can't make it so creative. But this is also an option in LinkedIn. You can build a resume. So that's all about LinkedIn. May I know if you have any doubts? I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you how it will look when you go very into as a new person. So when you first if you start, it will be like this. So you have to just go to me view profile, and you have to just start entering everything from the scratch. It will be very new. From your picture, you just start with your headline, and you have to enter everything. Just click on this icon and you can start adding. And another thing about LinkedIn is you should keep updating it. This about section, especially the about section. This about section will change, will keep on changing as you go. So every semester your works will change, your experience will change, your mindset and your domains may also change. So keep revising, keep updating it, so that when the recruiter sees, it should be an updated version of yourself. So just keep that in mind. So guys, that's all about LinkedIn. Do you have any doubts?